Oh my god, that was brutal. Oh. Yeah, there's also my voice, like, as the core of the sound. So, it's pretty nice. Hello everyone, I have some very exciting news for you, all of you, Dune throat singing enjoyers. That for the past year I was working with a CEO of a company that makes virtual instruments. A company is called Wavelet Audio, and the guy is named Evgeny Emelianov. Sorry for the pronunciation. And we've been working on basically turning my voice, my throat singing, my into an actual virtual instrument that you can buy and play on your, you know, laptop, MIDI, your digital audio workstation, your MIDI keyboards and stuff, right? So yeah, the thing is that I'm very excited because it's finally out. It came out like last week or something, and it's absolutely bloody amazing, honestly. Like, it's I didn't really know what to expect when I was, you know, getting into that project, but it's freaking crazy, honestly. So I already did some minor tests, and I want to basically give you a showcase of what this virtual instrument can do. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into me testing out the VST and showing you the features and sounds of it. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. This is Secunda, opened in Contact Player. And as you can see on the right here, there's a bunch of different presets to choose from, and all of them are pretty much like a different instrument. Let's start with the first one, so-called Emperor Chant. So, what you can see is this very lovely animation screen in the background and a bunch of different, knobs and keys. Okay, so as you can see, there's a keyboard down here, and you can play it with your mouse, with your PC or laptop keyboard, or with your MIDI keyboard, which unluckily I do not have, so I will have to go with my laptop keyboard. And this part of the VST, the Emperor Chant, is based on syllables, right? Yeah, this is what it sounds like. The cool part is that you can hold the key and it will actually make the sound longer, and when you release, it will finish the syllable. So you can just press it once and you get, but you can hold it and then you get like, so you can hold it as long as you want. And yeah, let's go to some modifiers. So first of all, you have the tone modifier, which alters the, let's say, like a equalization preset. Basically, it changes the overall texture of the sound a bit. So I'm gonna go with the Ren one because this is based on my Sardaukar throat chant cover. And you can turn on or turn off the reverb, as well as change the mix on it. Yeah, and there's also an LFO modifier, which is pretty cool. You know, it's pretty great for some electronic music, techno purposes. So this is the Emperor Chant, and in an effort to not make this video too long, let's just go to the next instrument. This one is, you know, as you can hear, it's pretty cool. You can make some custom languages with it, basically. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it, although, to be honest, I don't really fully understand the complexity of it yet. But, you know, it's something to be explored. Let's go to the next one, which is Kargyyra Low and High. So this one is actually the melodic instrument, where it's not so much about the syllables, but about the notes. So with this one, we can actually play some cool melodies and harmonies based on my voice. So I recorded the bottom register. so I just went like. And there's a bunch of different syllables that you can choose from. So for example, if you have the low vowel, the low register, the subharmonic register, you can choose it to be U or hm. Or O. And as an addition, I also recorded my upper register, the normal Kargyyra, the and for this one, you can also choose a bunch of different syllables like a, or something. And now I'm going to play them together. So yeah, there's a bunch of different features for this one. So you can see there's a set of special keys, red and yellow on the left, and red and yellow on the right. And the one on the left changes the vowels for you, so if you have like a bigger MIDI keyboard, you can just change the vowels, you know, with your hand, basically. Like this. When I press them, you can see that it changes the vowel for the register. And yeah, and the next cool thing about this is that you have the set on the right, which actually so the special set of keys on the right adds sort of like a, you know, ornamentic syllables to these vowels to not make them so plain and boring, like you know, it adds some actual syllables, and you can also create a form of language with that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's very hard to do on, you know, without a proper MIDI keyboard though, so and as you can see, the range for these melodies isn't very high, like there are some gaps in between, and that's just because of my natural qualities of my voice, and I just have some gaps in my voice, like I cannot go like super, you know, high range with Kargyyra. So there's this like couple of gaps in between, and if you want to play more complex melodies with it, you can press this key here that says plus range, and when you do that, it actually transposes the notes that are the closest to the sound you want to play, if it's not available by default, and you know, gives you the whole range. But the notes that are added are not like naturally recorded by me, but are transposed to fit the tone. So now we should be able to play something more complex. Yeah, so this gives you more possibilities to play whatever you want, and again, it's pretty cool, you know. So, yeah, this is the melodic part of this VST. Okay, let's go to another preset. So the next one is called Drone Atmospheres, and here's where the, you know, the magic of Wavelet audio really kicks in, because, you know, the guys, besides just turning my voice into an instrument, actually added a bunch of, like, actually a lot of, like, very, very crazy sound design onto it. They created some really interesting sounds, honestly, and mix them with my voice to create, you know, some, like here, atmospheric drones that are very spacey, alien, and actually quite ominous at times. So let's play some of these. Yeah, it's pretty good. And as far as I am aware, these drone atmospheres also loop. So when I hold it, yeah, it just loops. So yeah, very nice thing. Let's try some other ones, like... As you can hear, there is a lot of different interesting sounds, but there's also my voice, like, as the core of the sound. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Very interesting sound design here. And yeah, by default, all of these drone atmospheres are in a single key, as far as I know, but you can also transpose them to fit, you know, whatever tonation you are working with. Some reverse action here. Honestly, some of these are quite beautiful, actually. Nice. So yeah, all of these are in like one key by default, as far as you know, but you can also transpose them to fit whatever key you are working with in your song. So yeah, I can do that just to show it off. And if I transpose it, yeah, you can transpose it to whatever key you want. You can make it like all the way high, or you can make it low, like very bassy. I mean, honestly, I could just like listen to it on repeat. So the thing is, like, you know, when I was getting into this project, I knew relatively what we are going to do, right? I knew that there would be like the syllables, there will be notes to play, and like, you know, I was expecting the first two parts that I showed you, but when I opened this and like listened to this crazy sound design by Wavelet Audio, I did not expect that. It's I think it really fits, because like, you know, if it would be just my voice, okay, it would be cool, I guess, but with all the added sounds, it sounds complete, you know. Let's see what we got next. Okay, so it goes back here. So this is like the three core aspects of this VST, but there's more, so wait. So we have the Emperor chant, which is syllable and rhythm based. Then you have the Kargyyra low and high, which is, you know, my bottom register and my high register. And you can play these two with some vowels and with some syllables. It's all very fluent and very just nice sounding. And then we have the drone atmospheres, which is, like you just heard, a bunch of very, very nice sound design loops with some very cinematic and ambient, mysterious, alien, spacey feel, and with my voice mixed into it, with my Kargyyra. So this is like the three basic, you know, core aspects of Secunda. But there is a lot more. As you can see, there's a bunch of different presets. So I'm gonna, you know, address some of them, at least a bit. So we have the complex Kargyyra phrases. And this one, my dear friends, is just a bunch of loops, I think, that I recorded with some like intuitive language thing. Yeah. Yeah, so as far as I can hear, it's all my voice. It's like, you know, both Kargyyras like but mixed with some breaths and like I think even like some breathy screams that I recorded. Lot of breaths. Yeah. I don't really know, you know, what to say about it. I'm just vibing. It's really great. Let's see, hits and impacts 1 and 2. So this is purely, I think, sound design on the side of Wavelet Audio here. I think, yeah, I think most of them incorporate some bits of my voice and breaths, but they are, yeah, they are very highly processed. So you can mostly hear, like, you know, it's great for risers, for because you can also reverse them actually. So oh. Yeah, so all of these hits and impacts you can also reverse to make some crazy risers. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, some of them have quite a lot of my voice in them, some a bit less. Ooh, this one could be sound. Yeah, this one could be really nice on reverse, I think, so I'm gonna test it out, just for fun. Oh yeah, not disappointed at all. And I think you can also tune them. Yep, so everything is tunable, that's great. Very nice stuff. I have, you know, I'm not overreacting here, I legit just didn't see all of it, so yeah. Let's see the hits too. Okay, so there's more of my voice here. Yeah. Oh my god, that was brutal. Oh. Yeah. Actually, you can star these things, so if you like one particular sample a lot, you can just press a star somewhere around and it should be saved. So yeah, I think you can, yeah. So if you save a sample, you can see that the color of the keyboard of this particular sound changes from blue to like purple or pink. And this way you can save them and not lose them later. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go next, because I could just listen to it all day and we don't have that time, sadly. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got the low Kargyyra phrases. Yeah, some of these are quite complex, and I don't think I would be able to, like, you know, repeat them on the spot here. Yeah, so a bunch of things like these. As you can see, there's quite a lot actually. I'm actually quite surprised that I recorded so much of it, honestly. But then again, it's been a year, so that was a lot of recording, and it shows here. So yeah, there's even like the, you know, low Kargyyra phrases too, because there's like another batch of it. Yeah, there's a lot of things to choose from, honestly. If you are looking for some, like, you know, nice quality throat singing, and mostly like the subharmonic throat singing, the you know, this VST got you covered. Basically, you have a lot of things here. Let's see, the signature atmospheres. I really like this. I don't know if these have anything with my voice. I think this is just like purely made by Wavelet here. Oh my god. Yeah, it feels quite alien. Also, you can reverse them, so then they can also be risers. Damn. Okay, let's go see what we got next. We got the high Kargyyra phrases, so pretty much the same I did on the low ones, but this in the higher register with the humbagigurungu instead of humbogo. Humbaridolmoi, humbaridolmoi, arlenete, humbadulheli, humbadulheli. Bor, 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 bor. Hartunitu, hartunitu. Marmal, tessenim, marmal, marmal. And yeah, this can also be transposed. Marmal, tessenim, marmal, marmal. Yeah, it does sound a bit silly, but you know, if you need some particular, like, bassy, weird sounding Kargyyra throat singing, then yeah, you can absolutely do it here very easily. Just, you know, press a key and you got it transposed, basically. Everything loops pretty nice. A bunch, there's a lot, okay? I'm just gonna skip some because there's just a lot. Breath and whisper phrases. We got, yeah, like the name suggests, just me sitting and doing weird breathing patterns. Yeah. I like this one. Yeah, I think they reversed some parts of it. It's really... I think this is like one of my favorites, honestly. So yeah, if you need some breathing patterns, you know, you got them here as well. And they are looped, so very nice. Let's go through some more, and yeah. For example, here's some more of that alien sounding ominous sound design. It's really quite something. It feels ocean-like, even, like, you know, some sort of like Subnautica vibes, some of them. I think, you know, this sort of sound design, these sound effects go really well with the throat singing and the way it's mixed. It's just like integral part right now. It's just great stuff. Yeah, let's see the processed whisper loops, because remember, it was quite cool. Yeah, so these are also based on my breathings, but are highly processed and feel very machine-like. Oh my god. Yeah, very, very machinery, industrial, like, very interesting approach here. What do we got? Distorted loops, that sounds cool. That's also my voice, I think. Yeah. Just highly processed. Yeah, so, you know, the cool thing about this VST is that you can either use the things that sound clean and are like legit sounding like someone singing, because it's me singing, so naturally it sounds natural. However, you can also use all of these crazy processed variants of it to, if you need something that feels organic but at the same time it feels very synthetic and as I said, like industrial machinery, like alien. So what do we got? We got the transitions. Okay, so a bunch of vertical risers to use in your composition, and okay, I'm just gonna close it off with only the growls and screams, a bunch of them. So yeah, besides throat singing, I also do, you know, regular vocals. I also try to learn some metal screaming and, you know, some fry screams and stuff like that. I do sort of practice growls. I'm not very good at it, although we did record a bunch of these things. And yeah, some of these are pretty silly, but at the same time they are pretty organic. Wow, Golem. Yeah, just me going crazy, basically, you know, just regular Ren making coffee vibe. I do that every day, like. You know, I go for a walk with my dogs and I go. Yeah, that's so. This part is just how it feels like to live with me under one roof. So yeah, here you go. We got Growls and Screams too. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, I think they would go well for like some Viking vibe battle songs or like fantasy ambient stuff. I don't know, it feels quite interesting, honestly. Okay, this is it. I should probably stop playing around because this video is getting way too long. Way longer than I planned. Sorry, Evgeny, I wanted to keep it short, but you guys just did too good of a job. And it's, I don't know, it's really fun to play, honestly. And yeah, I would love to just sit here on stream for like 4 hours and go through each single sample and loop and everything, but yeah, that's just not very YouTube algorithm friendly, so I'm gonna shut it off here. But I think I gave you a pretty good understanding of what this VST has to offer, and yeah. So yeah, if you feel like this is something that you would enjoy playing around with, that you resonate with, and you feel like you can use it in your music or whatever just for fun, then you can buy it on Wavelet Audio official website. You can find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment. And I also want to say that if you buy a copy of it, you will also support me. So if you get yourself a copy or your friend a copy, then it will mean a lot to me and will really help me out. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed me just going, wow, that's so cool, for half an hour now. I'm so sorry for the length of it. And yeah, also make sure to check out the official walkthrough on Wavelet Audio YouTube channel, because it's way more coherent than my ramblings and excitement. Okay, so this is it. This is what this VST has to offer, but actually, there's more than I was able to show in this relatively short period of time in this video. So, if you get yourself a copy of it, you are free to explore all that there is in this VST, and there is quite a lot, let me say that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool stuff, and if you are interested in checking it out yourself, buying it, then you will find the links to where you can purchase it in this video description as well as the pinned comment. And yeah, if you really enjoy this VST and what we created with Wavelet Audio, I mean, it would be great if you would share it with your friends, who might also be interested in this sort of stuff. And, as always, the comments in the comment section also help us a lot to reach more people. So if you want to, support me and support this project, we can just type in the comment something like, oh, and it will be great. And yeah, I really want to thank Evgeny for, getting me in on the project and working with me, because it's honestly been a pleasure and a great experience to record these like super hard samples for such a long time. It's been a journey. So yeah, thanks Evgeny for having a trust in me, and yeah, for actually doing this. This is amazing. And yeah, just in case that this video gets nice views, and just in case that there's still a number of people that watch this until now, I just want to take this opportunity to give a quick shout out to my two bands. So my first band is called Furda, and my second band is called Stwór. Also links in the description or somewhere around here. And yeah, if you want to check out, what I do in terms of music and different ways I use my throat singing in a more musical way, then, be welcome to check out what we do musically in these two bands. So again, Furda and Stwór, both in the description. And yeah, there's cool things, brewing that will release in a couple of months, maybe 2, 3. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this interesting material. And yeah, talk to you soon. And let's make it a tradition to say farewell and have a very lovely Hambababil Hamborarim Bonbululim Bumbululdir Bulburo. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Cheers.